guys, Dr. Axe here. And, in functional medicine, we like to test, not guess. And I'm going to go over some of my favorite tests, okay? My ultimate favorite test, because it's literally radically saved and transformed my life from eczema, chronic sinus issues, fatigue, anxiety, GI map. It's an in-depth stool analysis. A lot of people go to their doctors and say, no, they did a stool test on me. And it was like Cologuard. Okay, you don't have cancer, but it didn't show anything about their microbiome. Or the test looks for pathogens. Oh, you don't have E. coli. You're normal. Nothing found. A GI map is literally a map of your entire gut. So this is one of my favorite tests that shows us tons of stuff when it comes to gut health, immune health, and just figuring out the root cause of your issue. So I start this with a lot of patients. Another one of my favorite tests is the Dutch test. That is adrenal stress test, essentially. So it's going to show us 5 times throughout the day your cortisol levels. That's our stress hormone. We're all stressed out. That is a root cause problem for a lot of people. However, I normally like to fix the gut first before I dive into this one. But just an amazing, amazing test. Shows us neurotransmitters, glutathione levels, which is our master antioxidant, neurotransmitter levels, adrenals, 9 different types of estrogens, right? Instead of just 1 or 2 basic ones, it gives us like the whole cascade of hormones and estrogens. So super important, female health as well. Another big one I like is organic acids test, which is urine. It's super easy. You can do it at home. It shows us you have gut overgrowth. It shows us neurotransmitters, shows us some nutrients, if there's any kind of toxicity where the liver's not clearing out properly. So really great overall test that really gets in depth on a lot of different areas, and easy to do, fairly inexpensive. You can do it at your home. Really love this test. Other test, we talked about the Dutch test. My second favorite, which is a little bit cheaper, a little bit easier to do, is the saliva ZRT test. This is a 4-time collection of saliva that shows us your circadian rhythm. So this really helps us get into the cortisol and your hormones. It's very similar to a Dutch. The Dutch is a little bit more expensive, gives you some additional information. If you're really just doing this for bioidentical hormones, dialing in testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, the ZRT blood spot is the most optimal way to look at your hormones, is by doing a finger prick, seeing what's in your capillaries, which is the most advanced, highest, the best way to look at hormones, especially when you're doing hormone replacement. Another test I love to do is the Neutra by Genova. This is like the organic acids test, plus a bunch of additional things on there too. It actually looks at heavy metals. It's got a more in-depth panel on all your vitamin levels. So very similar to this, but I look at this as, you have toxicity levels, things that are too high, or do you have deficiency, things that you're missing? So it shows us totally, both opposite directions. And when I treat patients, especially thyroid issues, right, or any autoimmune issue, my top things I look at, number 1, gut health. Number 2 and 3 is deficiency and toxicity. So we're getting number 1, gut. We're getting 2 and 3, deficiency, toxicity. And then we look at adrenals and hormones and stuff like that. And then hidden infections. So these kind of give me all those, my top 4 or 5 triggers of thyroid issues and autoimmune issues. So it gives me that full array, A to Z. So I hope that helps. I know it gets a little confusing. There's so many tests out there, so many options. What do I do first? But hopefully that gives you an insight of how I think and the testing that I do. And if you're interested, go to our website, axeholisticmedicine.com, hit the integrative testing page, or go to our functional medicine page, and or hit our link in the bio. You can learn a little bit more. We have some direct links to gut health, to thyroid health, and hope that helps.